Okay. Oh, I'm not very technical, am I? Alright guys, let's warm up. It's really muggy today. So we're not going to do any cardio, not that we do cardio anyway in this class, but we're just going to really, what should feel nice though, is that you should be able to get quite a deep stretch, because usually when the body's quite warm, it's easier to get that deeper stretch. And 3, 2, 1, and then really come into that bent knee. Take a beautiful inhale. So we take our arm overhead, take a breath in, and out. In, and out. Last one. And then take that arm to there, and then back, and then take a really nice straight leg into triangle pose. Look up towards the ceiling, take a breath in, and out, in, and out. And then come into a lunge position, guys. Just hold for 20 seconds, bending that back knee, tucking the tailbone. Then take it into a split stance, bring the hips back, gently down towards the floor, hands on the shin or on the floor if you can. Taking the head towards the knee, feeling that deep stretch into the front back leg. The front back leg, does that make sense? You know what I mean, don't you? The back of the front leg, the hamstrings. And hold. And then bend that knee and slowly restack the spine back up. And then let's just take our hands behind the back. I did some oblique weight yesterday and I can feel the side of my body. Chin to chest, hips back, just into, so you might just want to go to a half fold, or you can take chin to chest and come all the way down into a full fold. Allowing the hands to come to the sacrum, and then either hands, fingers, forearms, palms, whatever you can, down to the floor to have that little rock forwards and backwards. Forward, just thinking how gorgeous and tranquil and peaceful it sounds, and then there's some dog going crazy outside. And then just take the hands on the forehead and have a side to side shuffle. Again, just going slightly to the left, then to the right. Little kind of rotation almost, trying to take one elbow towards one knee and the opposite elbow. So you're going right knee, right elbow, left knee. Noticing if there's any difference between each leg. And then gently take the hands back down, bring your feet slowly back together underneath the hip, and softly up we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to that other side. So again, nice wide. So you want that front knee bent, that the back foot slightly internally rotated, and you're just going to pulse a little bit. Pulse. Yeah, I felt my knee a little bit, Janet, on the Sunday morning, but it's all right to say, you know, it's getting there, it's getting there. And 3, 2, 1, and then over, hold. I'm tempted to fill the, we've got one of them ice baths that we haven't used for ages. I'm tempted to fill it up with cold water and just get in it. And take a breath in. And out. In. And out. Take that back hand back, straighten the front leg into triangle pose. Take your gaze up to the ceiling. Try and come into a bit of a back bend if you can. Obviously go easy, Serena, with that back. And take an inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. into a deep lunge. Bend that back knee, tuck your tailbone, hold for endurance, she says, for 20. Beautiful. Take the back heel straight, down, sorry, front leg straight, gently down, letting that head just hang towards the knee. You want to take the heel into the floor and bring the sole of the foot where you can. Feeling that stretch through the hamstrings and probably into the calf as well. Take that foot down, bring your feet into parallel, so you're back into that position. Take the legs very wide again, but keep your forearm down, not your forearms, your palms, and just rock again, forward and back. If you want to come further and you can, then fair enough, but just go to your own range. So if the legs are super wide like mine are, guys, you might be feeling it through the inner thighs as well. Just take some lovely deep in-out breaths. And gently, gently bring the feet back in. Yeah. And then softly restack the spine back up. Oh, bidoo-bidoo-boo. Good. Okay, let's do some balance. So grab hold of a chair or a roller just in case you need it, as always. We're going to just mobilise a little bit through our joints. So sometimes joints can get a little bit, when it's too warm, it can swell a bit. So we're just going to flex and point. Flex, point, flex, point. If you want to hold on, you can. And then we're going to circle the ankle joint, again, good for that lymphatic flow. And then the other way. And then that pendulum, remember we used to pendulum a lot. So hold on for this one if you want, it's not about balance really, this. And then mobilise the hip the other way, so just lift and back. Have a little bit of connection through the core when you do this one. 3, 4, 5, and then bring it up into your tree pose. My feet stuck to the mat, and then keep the shoulders down. Hold, really spread the toes on the supporting foot. Find that centre. Oh, I'm going to say hello to Jack. She's got a friend for lunch. Hello. Hello to lovely Lorraine. We are so pleased that your results were good. And again, I suppose the beauty of having the video is that if it's warm, you can do it like early morning or late at night, can't you, when it's not too hot. 2 more. 2, 1. Namaste. And then take that foot over the standing leg, bring the hips back, take the weight forward, gently down. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Last one, breath in. And gently, gently restack your spine back up. Gorgeous, well done. Let's come to that other side. Hold on to something first. Okay. and flex and point, flex, point, flex, point. Remember that pumping action, any pumping action is really, really good for lymphatic flow. 3, 2, 1, circle, circle, 2, 3, 4, circle, 4, 3, 2, 1, pendulum, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back and lift. 2, 1, into that tree pose, hold, hands, spread the toes, hopefully they're not sticking to the mat like mine are. Hold that position, just find that centre, palms really pushing into each other. Deep breath in and out. One more. And then all the way up. And down. And again. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Lovely. Take that foot over, my legs are tight. Take the hips back, chin to chest, right forwards. And just hang there, guys. Take 5 deep in-out breaths. Last one, in breath. And gently, gently restack your spine back up. Beautiful. We are going to do some weights, guys, but we're going to just do some floor work first and do weights to finish. So let's come down onto the floor. Let's take it into our... So just see how your movement is serene. You might need to go a bit slower than normal. And cow may feel better than cat or vice versa. So let's come into our cow pose, guys. Take an inhale. And gently, gently round in. Still 4 more. And for 3. 2. 1. And then back to centre. And then just shoot your hips up nice and high to get that space in the spine. Nice long downward dog. Take the right heel down, the left heel bends. Switch sides. And again. And again. It's very warm, guys, but just for a bit of strength, let's see if we can bring it into our plank position. Spread the fingers nice and wide, heels towards the floor. Lift up. I had a 78-year-old and a 74-year-old in my class on Saturday. Both of them did plank beautifully. So keep pushing away, keep that strength. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the knees down, flatten the feet, soften the elbows to bring the chest and the chin to ground and reach up into your upward dog. Take a breath in and out. In and out. Tuck your toes, straight back into a downward dog, heels towards the floor. Hold that deep stretch through the calves. Nearly there with this sequence. Back to plank, push the mat away, heels towards the floor. Nice strong core, nice strong back. Really feel like you're pushing the hands into the mat, lifting the breastbone for 10. Knees down, flatten the feet, elbows, chest, chin, reach up into upward dog. And then take your big toes together, knees out wide, sit back into a child's pose. And I want you, while you're sat in child's pose, I want you to circle your thumbs, circle your next finger, the next finger, the next finger, and the little finger. And then just pump your hands out just to get that release through the wrist. Well done. Just hold, relax into child's pose. Then walk your hands round to the right. Take the top hand over the bottom hand. Feel the stretch through the side of the body, through the rib cage. Well done. Let's switch to the other side. And beautiful. Well done. Let's come to lie on our front. Let's take our hands down by our sides. Push the pubic bone down into the mat. Draw the belly in. Oh, I feel really, really sticky, guys. And then fingertips towards the feet. Lift the forehead and the chest. And just hold. Really reach your fingers long. Draw that tummy in. Hold into that strength of the upper back. Take your arms out to capital T. Hold it. Hold. Back in. Lower down. Have a little wiggle. Let's do 3 more of those. Push your pubic bone down. Draw the navel away from the spine. Reach your fingertips long. Length through the crown of the head. Lift up. Hold. Keep reaching. Take your arms out to capital T. Hold. Back in. Lower back down. Have a little wiggle. And again, push your pubic bone down into the mat. Draw the navel away from the spine. Slide your shoulder blades down to your feet. Length through the crown of the head. Lift up. Hold. Take your arms out to capital T. Hold. Back in. Lower back down. Little wiggle. Last ones. Push your pubic bone down. Draw the shoulders down the back. Lift through the chest. Hold. So you're broadening the chest muscles or widening them, stretching them, working through the upper trapezius. Keep drawing that tummy in. Take your arms out to capital T. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently back in, lower back down. Take your hands to the side of the head. Have a lovely windscreen wipe. Side to side. Everyone always loves this. And then just bring that heel into your bottom. So remember a few weeks ago, guys, this was the one I couldn't do on this knee. Still hurts a bit, but it's much better. Push your pubic bone down. Just feel that stretch through the quadriceps and thigh muscles on that leg, front muscles. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. Again, bring the pubic bone in. Bring the heel into the bone. I'll start again. Push your pubic bone down, bring the heel into the bottom. Feel that stretch through the thigh muscles. And release. Beautiful. Well done. Let's come over onto our backs. Let's do a little bit of bridge. So if you've got your ball hand, place it between your inner thighs. Because it's warm, we're just going to work into bridge. We're not going to do any strength work. We'll do a bit of strength work in side leg. But in relation to bridge, I just want you to really feel when you're coming up that you're forcing the feet into the mat, particularly pushing the middle of the foot in, activating the pelvic floor. But today, what we're going to do, if it doesn't feel right, Serena, just keep your hands down, babe, but we're just going to roll our lower back into the mat. Sorry, I just need to correct my neck. And then squeeze the ball to keep the knees in alignment. And as you start lifting, keeping ribcage down, we're going to bring our arms back to float overhead. We're taking a big breath in at the top. And we're out, breathing down, allowing your bottom, your butt cheeks to release. Don't clench them, let them just release. Beautiful. Let's go again. Breath in, little roll into imprint, push of the ball, little squeeze of the ball, forceful foot into the mat. Gently up. Breath in at the top. Slowly lower. Beautiful. Let's do one more with our arms doing this. So breath in. Gently roll. Squeeze the legs. So inner thighs squeezing. Up into bridge. Breath in. Slowly lower. Beautiful, well done. And then for the last two, stay there, roll it. Take our hands into like a cactus. Take a breath in, goalpost. And roll up into bridge, opening up the chest. Tucking the tailbone, we're going to hold for 2 big deep breaths in and out. Last one, breath in. Slowly lower. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. The last one, gently roll the lower back into the mat, squeeze the ball, feet firmly in, mobilising the spine as we come up. Staying up there for 2 deep breaths for strength. Last one, breath in. And slowly, slowly lower. And as always, we bridge. Just give yourself a hug of those knees into chest, with or without the ball. Just have a little circle. Circle back. Fabulous. Take the ball away, take your knees together, and then just have a couple of little supine spines, hip rolls side to side. Okay, let's get that core working, guys. So take the ball back in, take your hands behind your back. Serene, if you feel like you don't want to do core bend, just see how your back is. You might just want to keep stretching through supine spine. So elbows nice and wide, rib cage really firmly in and together. Little tiny gap underneath that lower back. We're going to lift up and we're going to squeeze the ball for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to roll nearly down but not quite with our head. Lift up again onto the base of the scapula. 1, 2, 3, 4, gently down. And again, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, roll down. And again, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 8 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently down. Little windscreen wipe. Or hip roll, actually, not windscreen wipe. That's the other way. Reverse windscreen wipe. And lovely. And then just move the ball to your knees. And we're going to do the same again. Keep the core engaged, rib cage closed. Lift for 10. Lift for 9. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently lower. Down we go. Take the ball away. Place it underneath your lower back. Serena, I know you don't like the ball home. If you don't want to do scissor on the ball, do scissor on the mat, but make sure the lower back's keeping on the mat this time, so not into imprint. So just hold, draw the belly in. You can have a pointed foot if a flex foot feels too much. Flex foot will obviously lengthen the hamstrings a bit, so just whatever feels comfortable. If a flex foot cramps through the hips, have a bit of softness. And we're just going to come down and then back to centre. If you can balance and you feel like you want a little bit more protection through the neck, just give yourself that little hands under head. Gosh, I don't know about everyone else, but wait, hopefully you're in a cool room, but this studio is boiling. I feel like I'm doing a Bikram yoga class. Beautiful. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, gorgeous. And then just bring the knees into chest, guys. And place one foot down and the other foot. Lift up, bring the spine away, and then just bring the ball away. I can't speak today, can I? I think I've got sunstroke even though I haven't been in the sun. And then just take one leg, opposite hand to the outside of that thigh, and just bring it into a supine spine stretch. Beautiful. Well done. Let's come to the other side, down and over. Oh, Serena, you should call in. I've got a load of jewellery on you, Kirsty. I've sold about 500 quid's worth actually for my friend. Maybe not that much, but quite a bit. Or it's going back on Saturday. Because Martin's like, can you get that jewellery out of my house, please? It's just in the living room. Okay, let's come to our side. We'll just do a few side legs, nothing too major. I want to do a little bit of waist to finish. So lift up this bottom waist. Either take the hand over or just on the hip. And we're going to lift. We're just going to lift for 10. Lift for 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, and then we're going to just hold, and we're going to take it forward, lift, back, down, forward, lift, back, down, forward, lift, back, down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lift again. We're just going to 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 the other way, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're just going to bring that heel into bottom. Take a breath in. Good, lovely. And then just take a little stretch, foot onto knee, push that knee away. And gorgeous, well done. Come gently, gently over onto your side to do that other leg. And then we'll get up and do a few weights to finish, guys. So just lengthen the top leg, lift up this bottom waist, and we're just going to lift for 10, lift for 9, 8, 7, 4, 3. We're having all this lovely weather. I hope it's nice for the kids when they break up. It tends to change, doesn't it? And then hold, take it forward. forward, lift, back, down, forward, lift, back, down, 3, 4, lift across the top, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it in, circle 4, circle 3, circle 2, circle 1, circle back, 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful, well done. Come onto your back and again just lift, push away. And just a little supine spine. And beautiful, let's come over onto our front. Let's just do 2 rolling cats in one direction. So you sway the hips, round, you sway back, and you go up, and again. And a nice cow pose, and a big cat. And shoot yourself up, walk the hands back to the feet, and gently up we go. Hey, and let's just warm up our shoulders very quickly before we lift a few weights. So just close your eyes, try and find the centre of your feet. Push your big toe, little toe down, and then just take your hands out to the side and turn your palms up to the ceiling and reach overhead. And then back down again. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4. Someone's cutting their hedges. 3, 2, 1. And take your arms out in front and then just retract. Bring your elbows back. So arms in front, bend the elbows, 2, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, let's lift 2, guys. So we're going to just take feet in first position to start, and we're just going to start with our dumb waiter. So rib cage down. Elbows glued in, let's go 8, and then push out, and then close. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done. And then let's see if we can just do overheads. 1, quite hard these, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, hard ones first. And leg out to the side, shoulder blades down, and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, more time, like this, and 1, well done, other side. 2, 1, gently down, and then last but not least, up, 10, 9, 'straight that leg in front, into your 16 bicep. Beautiful. Well done to the other side. Last ones, guys, and we'll stretch our arms. 10, well done, straight in front. Whoop. Really fell over, ladies. And last 16. And 1. Brilliant, beautiful, well done, girls. Right, okie dokie. Let's stretch out. Let's just take our hands and just behind the back, stretching out the front of the chest. Chin towards the chest. And then the opposite, interlink your fingers, imagine pushing your breastbone back and round in the chest. Beautiful. And then just straight up, push out. And you can round a little bit as well, just to get into that upper kind of traps. And then back, and the same leg, take the same arm out in front, shoulders down, bring it across the midline, hold. And straight up, push it in. Take the hand off the elbow onto the top of the head, the hands between the shoulder blades, bring it behind your back, pull the shoulder blades together, take a stretch through the neck. And let's switch sides, take that other leg over, again just go into that pectoral stretch, just pull the shoulder blades together, lengthening out through the pecs. Oh, and pectoral chest muscles can get tight. Perfect. Breath. And then push. So round the back, bring the breastbone inwards. Hold. And then up to centre. Push out. Back up. Bring the hand out in front. The other hand comes underneath into that deltoid stretch. Back to centre. Bring it up. And then hand on the head, the other one behind the back, just pull. Back to centre. And then just find a wall, guys, just to push that into the wall and then drive that heel down into the floor. Just stretch out through the calf. Beautiful, the other side. So again, just pushing into a wall just increases the depth of the stretch. Push the heel into the mat. And back to centre. Have 4 pelvic circles in one direction. And the other. Oh, well done for getting through that because it's warm. It's boiling in here.